Okay. Here we go. Hup. Playing Genshin again.
It's shocking how much work there is to do, even for the three of us.
How much?
And she's been handling it
Also,
alone
all the
along.
thuds are the
The Gising
boys.
secretary clearly isn't an ordinary person.
Everywhere.
It's
They are
so
going
frustrating.
wild. And the snoring is babe.
You're...
In bed, sleepy. Who am I?
Servants? How come you're here?
Because Paimon.
We are Miss Ningguang's private secretaries, not servants.
Have you seen Miss Ganyu, Traveler? It has been several
I've seen her before.
since Ganyu left for Joyun Karst. She's the general...
Why'd you go to
Even though
Joyun
the
Karst?
Gising have made peace with the Adepti after the latter had denounced Liyue, they still want to pay their respects to the Illuminated Ones. They commissioned
What are y'all
Ganyu as their
doing?
envoy to deliver a letter to Joyun Karst and
Y'all are
bring the
fucking
Adepti
wild.
the latest news about the crisis. Still, Ganyu should have been back to her usual responsibilities by now, but she's disappeared without a trace.
Is that so? Maybe Ganyu just took a little detour. Who can blame her after working so hard?
What are you monsters
I'm afraid it's
doing?
not very likely. Ever since we met Ms. Ganyu, she's been nothing but the most conscientious person in all of Liyue. Even when it's time for her annual leave, Ms. Ganyu stays on duty at Yuehai Pavilion saying there is still so much to do. She couldn't possibly be using her mission as an excuse to slack off.
Oh, Paimon sees how it is. But she's half Adeptus. She wouldn't get in trouble, right? Why do you look so upset?
It's because of this absurd workload of hers. When we first heard the three of us would be taking over for Miss Ganyu, we thought it would simply be a matter of changing our work environment.
We couldn't have imagined that Miss Ganyu's daily workload far exceeds what the three of us are used to doing.
Speaking of Joyun Karst, Traveler, I've heard that you can go in and out of there as you please.
Of course! We've been there lots of times!
That's good news. Could you go to Joyun Karst and find Miss Ganyu? We're saved. I remember Miss Ganyu said that she'd be visiting Cloud Retainer's abode. You might as well start looking for her there.
These boys.
It's about time she came back to
All
work.
these dang cats.
Otherwise...
No, perhaps we should go to Lady Ningguang first and bring up our overtime pay again.
Sea of clouds, sea of people. So, I haven't done Genshin in a while.
Doesn't she live in We should hurry up. Paimon
She didn't even finish that. I wanted to know how to pronounce that. Up here? So I haven't streamed this in forever because streaming became an issue. And also recording, because this is an online game, I didn't want there to be like an issue when I record. And for some reason the internet craps out, and then it's like, oh man, that info is gone. But I'm going to risk it. But this is another game. I mean, Tomb Raider is one as well. But it has an autosave, so if I do main quest stuff, and then the video sucks or whatever, or I forget to do audio, then I'm SOL. There's no changing it, there's no going back. Ooh, hello. But also, what is it? This came out, and I can't do this quest unless I do this quest, which I can't do unless I have to do quests because I haven't been doing main quests and stuff. I've only been doing side missions that are stupid.
Person standing over there. That's Ganyu.
Also, Zhongli and Ganyu are out right now, and I really want her. Just don't have enough things. I got you.
Ganyu, here you are.
You two.
What are my boys doing?
I did not expect to meet you here. Is it official or private affairs that bring you here? I shouldn't. I have left the human world. Please contact the Yuahai Pavilion regarding matters concerning the...
Huh? You don't want to be the Qixing secretary anymore? But they're all waiting for you to come back!
That's why you're here? You want me to come back? I'm afraid you came here in vain.
What? Did something happen?
The clouds fold and unfold. The tide ebbs and flows. It was meant to be. When the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Liyue, I knew it was only a matter of time until I had to leave. My Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. I delivered the letter and came back to Liyue Harbor, only to discover that I had been replaced by Baiwen, Baishao, and Baishu. Perhaps that
Those are
mission
great
of mine
names.
was just a pretext to remove me. Since the Qixing gave me a chance to leave with
No one
Demi, I
wants to get rid of
appreciate your
you.
kindness, but there's no need for your words of comfort. After 1,000 years away, I came back to Juyun Karst. Looking at the clouds floating among the mountains brings me peace of mind.
You haven't been
I
here
feel
in
better now.
1,000 years.
But
It's like 50
Who
feet
disturbs
from
the peace of these
the
mountains?
city. Cloud Retainer, shut the fuck up.
Cloud Retainer, we're terribly sorry. We just...
Oh my goodness,
One
what are
merely
y'all
jests.
doing?
I felt your presence the moment you set foot upon
Vinta,
this
what are
land.
you trying to do?
Wow! You Adepti really are impressive!
He's like
I'm here
climbing
to chat about
the
the
door
old times with
hinge.
Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well.
Like Mulan when she does the pole
That
climb.
leaves
He's
you at an
doing
impasse
that on a
then.
wall.
Not to worry.
What the fuck are
One is
cats?
exceptional at seeking avenues
There's
for
nothing up there.
conversation.
Why would he want to climb
One
that?
has been one's own companion
Huh,
in idle
Mochi?
talk for many a year.
Mochi doesn't know either.
Ah, yes. Since you are Ganyu's friends, tales from her youth shall one apprise you of, perhaps?
Oh, Cloud Retainer.
Yes, tell me how cute
Nothing
she
to
is.
be ashamed of. You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that your friends would like to hear of it.
Yeah.
Paimon wants to hear it!
Ganyu's adorable, come on.
Little Ganyu loved when the horns on the top of her head were caressed.
Mm-hmm.
When one was still taking care of her, one was pestered most often to touch her horns. She was elsewise loath to sleep.
Wow!
Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the bottom like a little ball.
Is this where she gets eaten by the creature and she's too
The day
thick?
Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time she saw a real human in the flesh. So fearful she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for 2 days and nights. One found her wailing of a monster she had seen.
Cloud Retainer? Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
Ganyu, you're so cute. Come back.
Ah, one's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
And you did the exact opposite. Impressive!
Be that so? Huh.
Yuzu, I
Returning to
see you
Ganyu,
climbing the shelf, you
most
a-hole.
gladdened one
Get
is of
down.
your arrival. One cannot help but feel that remaining in Juyun Karst shall not be good for her. One will tell you more about her, if you should permit it. Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Juyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Juyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Juyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
One did,
poor
by
Ganyu.
chance, hear this much of Ganyu's thoughts. Alone,
Ganyu, we
she will find her
appreciate you.
predicament hard to conquer. One hopes that you will accompany her.
Heck yeah.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Besides, Liyue hasn't given up on her. She's got it all wrong. Anyways, what's that training Ganyu was talking about?
Yeah, what's that on? Ugh.
She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Jueyun Karst.
How does
At her
that work?
behest, one has organized training for her to achieve that end. She should be in the southern part of Mount Outsong right now, preparing
Outsong.
for the trial.
Huh, is that so? Let's go take a look then.
You said south of the thing, right? Why wasn't this on the... Oh, okay, there it is. I just wasn't seeing it. I was like, why isn't this here? Hup! God is here. And now I'm a cute Sucrose. And now I'm an archer like you. See, you're a goat, I'm a bunny. She's not actually a bunny, right? Right. This is a bunny. I wish if I hit R2 again, it would automatically explode. I don't like how you have to wait for it. Like, I know enemies can do damage to it. Oh, there goes Bento. And it'll be destroyed. But I wish I could just choose when it blows up.
So here
Maybe
you
that's an
are,
ability I
Ganyu.
can get. Maybe never.
Why did you come here?
But I just want more ability. You're in front of the TV.
Humans should not remain in the realm of Adepti for too long.
Yuzu's looking at Ganyu.
Considering the kindness you have shown me, I can
These
let you
little
stay for
kittens
the
don't
Adeptus
really
training.
understand TV.
Yay!
They're very dumb. I
This
mean,
trial was
Mochi and
prepared
Tofu
by
don't
Cloud
either.
Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again.
But the kittens even more so. They're just so curious of what the movement is and why
The
it's
training is much
2D.
to her
They
signature
don't get
style.
that.
I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Come here,
Is it
Yuzu.
difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler.
You little
The
monsters.
power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training.
Ucky day. Where are y'all go? How do y'all have so much energy? It's 3 in the morning. Where am I going? Oh, she's shooting these. I thought I needed to get to them. Ganyu, you're adorable. I love you. And I really hope I unlock her.
Next on the agenda,
There's a lot of gliding around. It does feel like something Cloud Retainer would come up with.
Yeah, 'cause she can just fly. She a hoe like that. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Did I miss this one somehow?
Wow, Ganyu's a really awesome shooter.
if you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised.
What is her other ability? Whoa, whoa, why did that ground just disappear? What do these do? Are they just like grenade-y things? Oh. Whoosh.
Next on the agenda?
Get on it. Oh, it's vibrating. Oh, there's a wind current here. Oh, I want to play as Ganyu more. I love her. She's adorable.
We've completed the task. What do you think? I agree. You possess many qualities similar to those of Adepti, despite having none of their blood.
Ganyu, what were you planning to do once your training was over?
The training's not over yet. The part prepared by Cloud Retainer is only the first trial.
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential is
Who is it?
Conqueror of Demons.
Huh. So it's Shao. That cold-hearted loner? How come he's prepared a trial for you?
I found him unapproachable at first, too. But I believe that being able to face him is an important part of my homecoming. He's already waiting for me. Come along if you're interested.
Of course we are. Let's go.
I captured Bento while that cutscene was going on. And now that he is not causing a ruckus, Yuzu has calmed down as well. Oh, are we going to this tree? I should really do whatever this tree situation is, because look how pretty it is. Ooh, there's also, it's like a chest. Is that a chest? Yeah, that looks like a chest. But this tree looked really neat, and I never go to it because I'm like, oh, I want to do whatever that is in stream. Same with the, there's one like puzzle looking area. I don't know if there's a quest surrounding it or what. But there's a few quests I've just, it looked like a cool area or whatever, so I'm like, I'll just wait. Where you going, little guy? You go back up. Betrayal. I'm gonna have to climb this whole thing right back up. Why did you go down if we're just going right back up? Asshole little fucking cat. Your thing was right up there and you just... Is that a new jade chamber in the air? That can't be right, because I haven't done that quest. I watched Babe do that quest, because she has 0 patience.
Wow. So many raw materials.
I guess it just gave me the stuff. Nothing like popped out. Don't know where the other kitty is. But I should go talk to Mr. Man over... Oh, there it is. Oh no, that's just the thing at the very top. That's not a jade chamber. But the quest I need to get to is remaking the jade chamber. Stone monolith. Looks like a gravestone. Ja. Hello.
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind.
You're such a
I'm
whiny
sorry.
bitch.
I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer.
Ganyu, you're better than him. You don't need
I
to
don't
say
need your
anything to him.
explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training. That's all.
Xiao is such a strict teacher.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of confusion. Instead of explaining
what are you
yourself to
doing?
me, you should face your true self.
Which
I
is...
have nothing to hide.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find a solution. The trial I've prepared for
Okay.
you will explore the true potential of your body.
Yes. I'm ready.
I want Ganyu. She can make little freezy platforms. Okay, so if you just do it, the first one, then she has like a second thing that does that. Amber, why don't you have like a secondary fire thing that makes your fire go whoosh?
The trial's begun! Paimon can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed.
Interesting. Oh, I'm protecting the monolith. I didn't understand that's what I was doing. I thought I was just killing things. Ah, fuckers.
Access denied.
Ah, bubbles. I like her a lot. I really want Ganyu. She's such a cute goat.
Stand clear.
I want Ganyu back.
Oh, okay. Just one last experiment, and then we can get some rest.
Also, about my finger, which I've been mentioning during my Tomb Raider
I've
things,
completed your
it seems to have the swelling's gone down.
You don't have to report
So maybe
back
it's
to me.
not as bad as I thought it
Seeking other
was.
people's validation won't benefit your training.
Oh my god.
Only you can evaluate the result of this trial. You'll progress faster that way.
Okay. So she was just telling herself she's done, and you were just nearby.
Opinions.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your training, so you'll have to...
Have to do what?
Another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's also a part of your training.
What about him? Why is your mouth moving now?
Visitor? So even here, there are those that Xiao can't deal with?
Yeah, because he doesn't know how to talk to people, because he's a lame piece of shit. And Ganyu is the best.
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis! I've finally come upon the Adepti!
Uh-huh.
All of you the Adepti of this mountain? Great! My name's Sin Chung. I came to
I
ask
didn't
for your
answer.
merciful blessings, O Adepti. I beg of you, please grant me luck, wealth, and a good career.
Oh, so it's a pilgrim. Huh. He can handle any battle, but talking to strange humans is a different story, huh?
I am also one of the Adepti. You can say that I'm an Adeptus in training.
I don't know if that's
Perfect.
accurate considering
I
you're like
couldn't
5,000
agree
years
more.
old.
Although you sound a bit half-hearted. Doesn't matter. What blessings can you grant me?
Wow, straight to the point, huh?
Dear Pilgrim, you shouldn't jump to conclusions. Adepti don't help every pilgrim for free.
Huh?
For free? Do you mean that you charge people for the blessings of the Adepti?
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned through hard work and earnest living. It would be unfair to other people if you got everything you wanted for no reason.
Hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man, always nagging me.
Can I shoot
Your father
him?
must have experienced it firsthand. The lives of the common folk are riddled with
Also,
hardships.
I haven't like
but
looked
are
at
also
her
full of joy.
design
A
closely
person of
until
your age
now.
should focus on work and family.
But she has like the
instead
dress
of
on
chasing after
and
fairy
then
tales.
separated sleeves, as well as I think I do too, actually. I'm
Are you
just
a
now
real
noticing these
Adeptus?
things.
Why do you speak and behave like us city folk? You sure you're not one of those swindlers who pose as an Adeptus to cheat people out of their money?
She just said she doesn't want your money, she wants you to work hard.
Ugh, how dare you reprove me? I bet you came here looking for the Adepti yourself.
He might sorta have a point. We did come here looking for Ganyu after all.
We didn't come here looking for wealth,
Enough.
though.
Doesn't
We just
matter
looked
if
for
you're a real
Ganyu.
Adeptus or not. You're useless. I'm leaving.
Can I shoot him?
Nobody's stopping you.
Ganyu, get that bow out.
Don't let that guy ruin your mood.
Ganyu, you're so cute with your purple eyes.
It's not his behavior. The things he said. He was right. I thought that coming back to Jueyun Karst and devoting myself to training would make me feel like an Adeptus again. But being questioned by him made me realize that But I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. As an Adeptus,
It's true. Just believe us.
All right. I'll go with you to Liyue Harbor. That said, I still trust my initial judgment.
Ganyu,
If I'm proven
you're
right,
such a cute
I'll
goat.
return to Jueyun Karst once again.
It's a step in the right direction.
I love all the arts on Instagram and such of like pictures of goats with Ganyu drawings like edited in. Because it's a really cute drawing of her. I don't know who the artist is, but it's gotta be one particular person because it's not just like a picture of Ganyu just cropped in. They have a certain style to it, and it's really fucking cute.
We're finally back.
It was like 10 seconds, Paimon. It does not take a lot to get back to these places.
I'm still...
Come on, Ganyu. We're almost there. You don't want to turn back now, do you?
I suppose you have a point. It would be quite impolite of me to leave the two of you now.
That's right. Where do you want to go first, then?
We can go get a bite to eat or
I
something.
spent too much time in the mountains. The first thing that comes to my mind is the sea.
Let's go fishing.
Let's go for a walk in the port.
Happy to come with.
Would it have just been faster? Yes, I should have just fast traveled. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay, I did take any damage. I was like, I don't have any stamina to pull out my gliders, huh?
The sound of the waves in this familiar port.
Hey, kitty.
The smell of the sea breeze
It's you,
makes me
Yuzu.
nostalgic.
You're in this
You
game.
didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look so moved?
Yeah, it's been like 10
Well,
minutes.
I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a long time.
Huh. That's true. Ganyu seemed to be working all the time.
Poor
Well,
Ganyu.
when I think about my time here, I've spent most of it behind a desk filing documents.
Well, you shouldn't do that.
It put me in a certain mood.
Oh, goodness.
Similar to the one I felt during my training in Juyun Karst, in fact.
Yeah, work is hard and annoying.
It is! It's Lady Ganyu.
Who's Uncle Tien?
I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here. You were always so terribly busy.
Lady Ganyu? Why are you calling her that?
The Miss Ganyu.
Please don't also start calling me that. Allow me to introduce Uncle Tien. He is...
Your uncle, I assume?
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Leo after all, and I am the one who has yet to introduce myself.
Uncle Tien is a member of the Liyue Qixing, the Tianshu.
What? This grandpa is a member of the Qixing? The same rank as Ningguang?
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion concerning my identity. Fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. I have no wish to be followed around by those armed guards. In most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful and wordy old man.
Uncle Tien is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a person of such noble character.
Trying to remember if I ever messed with him.
What an honor to receive such high praise from Lady Ganyu herself. I guess I must have done something right over the last, however many decades.
Uncle Tien, please. A person of your standing should really stop calling me Lady Ganyu.
My apologies. It's not intentional, just a habit from my younger days. Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended to my position in the Qixing.
Oh, so you've been friends for many decades now, huh?
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties
Since
as
he
the
was a
Qixing
young
secretary.
child, probably, because
It's
she's
nothing
thousands
worthy
of
your
years
gratitude.
old. She's
Talking
so
about
old.
secretaries, I don't know if I should bring it up. Ganyu, I believe you know my daughter, Huixin. She seems to be a bit troubled recently.
Yes, she works at Yua High Pavilion and she's my junior. How can I help her?
What is the mouth sync on
I
that?
don't know
Blah,
myself,
blah, blah,
really.
blah.
She's all grown up now and doesn't like to ask for my help. May I trouble you to meet her at UAI Pavilion?
Oh, goodness.
She just needs a bit of guidance.
With pleasure. Solving the Qixing's problems has always been in my job description.
She's back in character, just like that, huh? Let's move then, to Yuhai Pavilion.
Hello, Bento. Can you have a good little nap? Don't you start being rambunctious, because then Yuzu's gonna start, and then I'm gonna have a whole problem on my goodness. Da, 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 da. And so glad it didn't like start a cutscene or something when I fell, because that shit would have killed me.
Miss Ganyu, it's been too long. I don't know why, but seeing you brings me
Come here,
a sense
Bento.
of peace in these chaotic times.
Indeed, it has been a while, Huixin. I'm flattered, but aren't you exaggerating a
I
little?
want to snuggle a little
I
Bento,
heard that you've
but
encountered some problems and came to see if I could
he
be of
is
some help.
so loving and affectionate.
My
Tofu
father
taught him
asked you to
right.
come, didn't he? Abusing his status as a member of the Qixing to trouble you.
Don't worry. I'm always happy to help a junior colleague from Yua High Pavilion.
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary, but also a great mentor.
Yeah, she's
what can you tell
great.
me about the
She's
problem?
Ganyu.
Ugh,
She's
where
goat.
should I start?
Oh, Yuzu's
discovered
coming too.
something
Don't y'all
strange
start
while
fighting.
organizing
Y'all
tax
just
records.
snuggle.
There are
and be good.
obvious irregularities in the tax declarations of 2 stores, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique. However, whether I question the shopkeepers or check their accounts, I can't seem to make any progress with my investigation. Without any evidence, my hands are tied.
These tax evaders.
It's not uncommon for merchants to be blinded by greed.
Well, is there any solution you can advise?
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario. All right. Let's approach it this way, then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals, competing for market share due to their similar wares. In that case...
No fighting, Yuzu. Bedtime.
I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu.
Expose each other.
Exactly. Let's start with Wanyo Boutique. The owner's name is... Bolai, isn't it?
Yes, you're right. Follow me, please.
Blaze lily and silk flowers. Yuzu, what are you doing, you little monster? I should always just fucking fast travel. There's 2 goddamn fast travel points. It would be so much faster for me. I didn't just steal a book.
Aha! We meet again, traveler. And you must be from the Yuhai Pavilion?
Who is he?
I suppose you're about to place a big order. I'd be honored to offer you my wares.
Did he sell me
That won't be
something for
necessary,
the
Mr.
Rex
Bolai.
Lapis death thing?
Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept orders directly from Yuhai Pavilion. Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead.
What? Second Life? Ugh. That rascal Dongsheng. He's stealing all of my customers.
Dongzhong.
Well, Second Life's credit has always been excellent, and based on their tax records, their business is thriving.
Tax records? Thriving?
Huh. Is there anything you'd like to share with us, Mr. Bolai?
Don't let that rascal fool you. I know his dirty tricks best. If you don't believe me, show me his tax records. I'm sure I'll find something fishy in there.
You know Second Life's business so well?
I don't think we should be allowed to show someone else
Every
someone's
transaction
tax
makes my
records.
blood boil. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review Second Life's credit based on your observations.
Oh, of course. I'll read very, very carefully. Line by line and word by word. Ah, here, I found it. That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the year. Ugh, he even flaunted it in front of me. Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture. And he kept all the profit for himself.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this transaction. No wonder there was no trace of it.
I told you so. Just as I expected. Ugh, I can't wait to watch him squirm.
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny ever making this transaction?
He might
Yeah.
have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters, might still have some proof of it.
Aha, you're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the invoice. He wouldn't be swayed by the likes of Dongsheng.
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. It should be near Chinksa Village. Thank you for shining a
much
light
travel.
on this case, Mr. Balai.
Oh, please, that's nothing.
I just hope you won't be lenient with him once you find the evidence. That's
What
the
the
best
fuck?
way to show your gratitude.
My
I'm
phone is
afraid I
being
can't
dumb.
go to Chinxa Village.
It's all right, Weishin.
We can.
You can stay in Liyue Harbor and finish your work. Leave the rest to us.
Ah, that's so considerate of you. Still, I'm...
Let's go. Ching's a village. Can they hurry up and come up with Dendro characters and stuff yet? I'm really waiting for it, but like, come on. I want it.
Ah, welcome, welcome. How can an old carpenter like me help you? I'm usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid I can't take too many at once. But I'm always around if you're keen for a chat.
Chinxa really is full of lonely old people.
Yeah, Paimon it is.
Paimon's sorry.
Master Lu,
That's so
we've
funny.
just come to see you and
Paimon,
ask
you need
some
to learn how to be
questions.
quiet.
Don't worry, I know. You're from the Yuehai Pavilion, right? Why would the Qixing care about an old man like me? Well, whatever. You said that you want to ask me something. Ask away then.
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongsheng from Second Life has been evading taxation. Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you still have the invoice or any other record of that transaction?
Oh, it's about Second Life. It was a big order. How could I forget?
Sure enough, Mr. Balai was right. Could we perhaps
Hmm.
borrow that invoice? We won't have any evidence to bring against Dongsheng otherwise.
Of course you can. But I'm not so sprightly anymore.
What does that have to do with anything?
What's that supposed to mean?
He wants payment? What does that mean?
I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here at Fanmu Carpenters. As for old documents and such, I keep them all in a warehouse west of here. But some troublemakers have recently moved there, invading my warehouse. I tried to drive them away, but they just wouldn't leave. Since you need that invoice anyway, it may be best to get it from the warehouse yourself.
Let's go beat up
And
some
while you're
treasure
at it,
hoarders.
You can teach those louts a lesson.
So that's what happened. I see.
I'll leave you to it then.
Come on, Ganyu, let's go beat up some people. I want to play as you again. I love your arrows. How they make a weird
Take
thing.
back the warehouse, find the invoice. Time for us to show our stuff in a fight.
Wait.
It's on auto. I don't know
one of
why
those
it's taking so
troublemakers.
long for some of these things.
Over there.
Oh, it's these assholes.
Paimon sees them too. It's one of the Fatui.
What's
They
he
must be
doing?
plotting
Stealing
something
berries?
against Liyue Harbor.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's warehouse.
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, the Fatui's reputation in Liyue has reached rock bottom. We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some small scuffle with the Fatui within our borders. You need not worry. Besides,
But
I can already feel their malicious
no one likes
intentions.
them.
Consider it
So why don't we just go beat
intuition
them
as
up?
the secretary of the Qixing.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go teach him a
Yeah,
lesson.
why aren't we... What was that discussion? Let's just go beat them up. Fatui, you're stupid.
Stand clear. Animal hypostate.
No one escapes my sight!
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
There he is.
I'll race you there.
Oh no!
He wasn't dead.
Oh, you scoundrels!
I think you've had enough.
Uh-huh.
About time you tell us your plan. No?
Plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't paying attention. If you don't spill whatever you're scheming against Liyue,
I love how these plants are almost as
we'll
tall
be
as she
forced to use
is.
harsher methods.
This guy's like 2 feet taller than any of us.
I'm telling the truth. There's no scheme.
What the
If
fuck
you're
are you
telling the
doing
truth,
here?
Then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly appear on the outskirts of Chinksa village?
Fine. If you really want to know, then, well, I was about to.
About to what?
Well, that was
The
weird.
berries over there.
Well, those are my berries now.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly excuse.
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area. Think about it. I'm here alone, and Chinksa Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What could I be scheming anyway?
I don't know, but let's kill you anyway.
Looking at us, it
Because the
does
Fatui are
seem like
dumb.
He feels like he's the victim here.
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where's that? I swear, I only came here to pick berries, that's all.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
I also feel that
He's
telling the
still
truth.
one of the Fatui.
Whoopsie!
I misjudged the situation and offended you.
Why are we being nice
My
to him?
apologies. Our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it so, you can file a complaint to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with this Fatui.
What is
Yes,
happening?
precisely. As an alternative, you may try to solve this problem with force once again.
Paimon's in!
Darn you. How can you wear that solemn face while bullying me like this?
Because you're a
What's your choice,
Fatui.
I'll get back to my berries.
And like 4 feet taller than me, not 2. God damn, he's tall. A big man.
What a bittersweet ending.
Still wish we killed
I
him.
made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have spent too much time away from work. My intuition is not as accurate as it used to be.
He's still a Fatui.
Always nice to teach the Fatui a lesson.
Let's keep moving towards Master Lu's warehouse. Our goal is to get the invoice, after all.
That's gonna come up in some way, somehow, later, isn't it? Like that guy's gonna show up or something. Randomly. Ooh. Oh, it's just fucking Hilly Charles. Why can I not?
So this is the warehouse. Seems like those troublemakers were nothing more than a few hair churls. Let's show them what we got. Animal test 6308. Steady as stone, as a durable made wood.
How do people do as much damage as they do with characters? It was showing me a video, I think yesterday, of someone playing as Ganyu at level 90, and they were doing like, it had to be like 50,000 damage every hit or something. Like, what the fuck? It may have been more, I don't remember.
Let it rain.
But I was like, I don't do anywhere near that.
Swirl, Mark 2, absorption test, animal test 6308.
Is that all the reinforcements? Oh, there's more reinforcement.
Stand clear. There is no escape.
Insolent.
So inconsiderate.
Shall perish. Leave it up to me. As a good Midnight Shoot.
Shine down!
Go, go, Baron Bunny! Animal Test 6308. I'll race.
Rude.
All clear! Quick, let's look around for the invoice.
Is it not inside the building? Does he just have paperwork
one is-
outside?
An invoice from One Min Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it.
How about back here?
This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too.
Emoji. I'm not seeing another investigate thingy. Oh, no, that was just a sit. Ah, it's back here.
This one is Second Lives. We finally found it. Let's bring this invoice back.
Boop, boop. Yeah, but this is only the one for Dongsheng. We need to somehow find what's his name's tax evasion. Also, when I'm not skipping cutscenes and dialogue and actually letting them talk, when I do these quests, it takes forever. It's been like an hour, and all we've done is file some tax reports.
Ah, Ms. Ganyu, you're back. I hope it wasn't too much trouble rushing about like that.
I promise to help you and I'll keep my word. Nothing to worry about. Look, it's the invoice for the transaction between Second Life and Fanmu Carpenters. We've brought it back.
Oh, thank you so much. Now we can solve this problem.
Agreed. How about we go to Second Life and have a nice chat with the owner?
Dongsheng. Oh, I potentially could actually buy things from him. This and that. This has food stuff. Buy some tofu. And shrimp meat. I never get shrimp. Almonds. Why do they sell so much food? Food is like the least used thing for me ever in this game. About your tax evasion.
Huixin, from the Yuhai Pavilion. I remember you. I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. My tax declarations are scrupulous as well. I do hope that my business won't be affected by any groundless accusations.
Groundless accusations? Mr. Dongsheng, you seem very sure of yourself. But
yeah,
I
it's really
sincerely
weird that you
advise
would
you
just say
cease this
that.
behavior immediately. It is liable to affect the fine you'll need to pay in the end.
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit.
No
Haven't I made
shame.
myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion. I just came here to see if you'd confess.
What? Proven guilty? How come? That's impossible. Absolutely absurd.
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Must be crumbling under Ganyu's pressure. Time for the finishing blow!
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
It's an invoice from Fanmu Carpenters. I'm Master Lu. I didn't...
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction was absent from the tax record.
I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't leave a single trace.
You left the man who made the furniture.
We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Boalai's aid.
Balai? That imp from Wanyo Boutique? So he told on me behind my back.
Yeah.
He's got his own share of dirty laundry.
Like what?
Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like to hear a little more about this dirty laundry. Would you care to elaborate?
He exposes
you'll need
his...
my guidance for what comes next.
Okay, so it's not another quest to go find anything. He just says, hey, he tax evaded here.
I must say, you're truly impressive, Ms. Ganyu. Your enemy knows you best. To think, you came up with this plan and executed it so masterfully.
It's actually one of your father's, the Tianshu's, old tricks. I just took some inspiration from it.
My father?
My father?
An opponent against their enemies, and watching them drag each other down from an advantageous position. That's how Uncle Tien managed to keep his position in the Qixing secure for so many years. I figured that as Uncle Tien's
These little
daughter,
boys are all
you'd
balled up
naturally
under my
grasp your
blanket.
father's strategies. So I decided to
Oh,
use one
such
of your
silly
father's
little
tricks and play
creatures.
it out for you to see.
I can see it now.
What are you doing?
Clearly, I still have a lot to learn about my father. I'm really grateful, Ms. Ganyu. You're the kindest mentor I've ever had.
Oh, he's purring. What a precious baby.
Thank you.
Ganyu solved both Huishin's work and family problems. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, Ganyu's the goat.
Me so much. You must allow me to repay your kindness.
That's not necessary. No need to be so serious. It was nothing, really.
Then let me treat you to a meal. The Traveler and Paimon are invited as well.
Paimon's never gonna say no to that.
Alright, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's eat.
Paimon?
Come on, it's just a meal.
Then you can pay for
If
it.
it's just a meal, there's no reason for me to decline. It'll be my pleasure, Huixin.
Actually, I've already booked Senua Kiosk. I need a moment to prepare everything first. Let's meet there in a while.
All right.
There are so many quests and stuff. So many things I need to get through. Also, Bib has been doing the... What are they called? Just the character story quests. And I have not been doing them because I want to record them, but God, there's so many. I did that one from Noel months ago. But my recording time is up, so I'm going to end this here. I think I'm too tired to record another one tonight. I guess I'll just upload a Tomb Raider episode, or recording, whatever I'm calling them. And then maybe record tomorrow. But also, I am playing D&D tomorrow, so I need to get ready for that. Anywho,